Hi, my name is Tracy, and I am a certified life coach. I have a program called Bypass the Binge. It consists of bypassing the binge eating, bypass the binge drinking, um, gambling, whatever your binge is. Reach out to me because I think I can help because I've walked the walk and I've talked the talk. And I've come out the other side okay. Um, kind of tell you a little bit of my background. Heavy set girl, played every sport in the world, um, and got married, had kids, and kept putting on the weight and putting on the weight. And 2005, I started researching about the gastric bypass, and it took me about 4 years to decide to go ahead and do it. I went ahead and did gastric bypass back in 2009. And I truly thought that that was going to solve all my problems of not being enough, not being a good mom, not being a good enough wife, not a good enough daughter, just not enough. And something I found out along the way is when I lost that weight and I could fit into that swimsuit and not be embarrassed on the beach and be able to go to my kids' sporting activities, keeping up with the kids. Losing the weight helped me do that. Losing the weight made me feel better, but it didn't resolve my issues. And I got to tell you, things are so much deeper than what you realize your weight is causing you, your drinking's causing you. Um, I lost the weight, and like I said, I felt really good. But after a few years, about 6 years, my feelings of not being enough, the feelings of I feel horrible, I need to eat, and you can't, um, because the gastric bypass is making my stomach smaller. I had to find something to do. And I changed my binge eating for binge drinking. And the wine, the alcohol, got me in a lot of trouble. I almost lost my family. I almost lost my friends. Um, and so on this journey of switching the binge from food to alcohol, I had to literally find out what was bugging me from the inside out. I had to resolve those issues. And instead of resolving them for a day, a year, I had to learn how to resolve them for the rest of my life. I'm 51 years old and I want to live a life that I enjoy living, not just sucking up air and space. And along the journey, I've learned, and I want to share what I've learned with people like you, people like me, and anybody who, wants the help. Um, I guess my number one tip for everybody is if you're going to do gastric bypass, you better get your shit resolved first. Because when you can't eat that food, you're going to drink that liquor or you're going to take that Ativan, Vicodin, whatever it is, and you're going to try to numb it a different way. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work. If you take the time, if you're thinking about this gastric bypass, reach out to me. You can pick my brain. I'm an open book. I share everything with anybody. um, but if you don't resolve it first, the problem's still going to be there and you're going to switch your binge. Um, I was really wrong in thinking that my losing the weight was going to get me where I needed to go. Losing your weight is not going to solve your problems. Why are you binging? Why are you eating the ho-hos and the Oreos and the ding-dongs? What are you stuffing down? What feelings need to come out to the surface, and you need to work on them? And it's just not I work on it and then instantly I'm healed. It's not. It's something that you have to work on for the rest of your life. And I can give you those tools to help you. There's different things that we can do to work on getting those feelings out. We can talk about it. We can open up about it. And once you get those on the table, it's kind of like you're detoxing. You're detoxing from the food, you're detoxing from the pills, the alcohol. Once you get that out of your system, those feelings are going to start to come up sooner or later. And when they do, you have to know how to react, how to not let those pressures of that feeling try to stuff it down again. There's skills that you can learn every day. I use them that help me from picking up a bottle. I'm not your standard AA person. If you like AA and the NA and that type of thing, those programs, they are good and they do work. But I found that through Life Coach series, I got to know myself a lot better. And when you get to know yourself, you're going to start to love yourself and you're going to start taking care of yourself. It's not an easy road. It's a tough road. But I know what you're going through. I know the pain. I know your tears of crying. I know your feelings of wanting to throw that shit up because you just ate 6 donuts and how miserable you feel. I get it. I understand waking up and the bottom of your feet hurting so bad because you're too heavy for your feet to actually not hurt in the morning when you wake up. I know the hurt of people talking behind your back and what they're saying. Excuse me, but I really want you to know what people are saying behind your back ain't shit. And to be honest with you, nobody cares about you and what you're doing. They care about themselves, and they're all about, am I looking perfect? Am I good enough? So they're not judging you like the way you think they're judging you. I want to be able to help people understand the gastric bypass, the things that you hear that you can eat, that you can't eat. Those are my people. Like I said, I've been through it. I understand it. I understand about the dumping feelings, and I understand the breakup with food. You know, some patients aren't allowed to eat certain kind of foods after it. Okay? Some people can never have steak again. So it's literally a breakup with food, and you have to mourn that. It's I know it sounds crazy, but we have to mourn our losses, and not being able to eat certain things that we like could be a possibility. You know, I know in the food world they say you can never have, candy again. Yes, you can. If you want a piece of candy, you can have a piece of candy. Is it the right choice? No. Is it a choice that you can do? Certainly. But honestly, do you want to go back to putting on that weight? I also know that after you have gastric bypass, 30% of people put their weight back on. That's a lot of people. So if you knew there was, a 30% chance, would you really do it? Would you really take the chance? I did. I did. And it, like I said, it was worth it, but there was hiccups along the way. And, you just got to learn to deal with it. Do I think it's an easy process? No. That losing weight, people say, oh, you get the surgery and it's quick weight loss. It's not. The prep that you have to do beforehand, the things that you have to do after the gastric bypass, it's like starting all over a baby. You can have juice and water and beef broth. So it's not easy because the mind is telling you this much water is not going to fill me up, and it does. And so psychologically it does a number on our mind and how we feel. So once you bypass the binge of eating and those feelings come back up, the drinking made me isolate. It isolated me from my friends. It isolated me from my family. And isolation, I drank to check out. I drank to check out until I learned how not to check out and how to detox myself and how to detox those feelings. Get in that fridge. Start there. Detox there. What's the shit you got in your fridge that when you go to the fridge and you're thinking about a binge, but you're on a diet because you're watching what you eat, don't you feel that you go around and you'll eat the little pieces of peppers and carrots and, maybe just a little bit of ranch dressing on it, but there's that piece of cake. And you go all day trying to satisfy that craving until you just give up and you eat the whole cake. There's a reason why you do that. There's a reason why you don't eat healthy, and it's because of those past feelings. Let me help you get to them. Let me help you find out why you're doing yourself the wrong that you're doing. Because truly, when you hurt yourself by binge eating and drinking and pills and trying to check out, you're checking out on your family, your kids, you're checking out on life. And life is good. Life can be good. And you can grab it and ride with it and enjoy it. You just have to learn how to put the past behind you, how to live in the present, and how to love yourself first. And I'm not talking, just normal love yourself, as in taking care of yourself and taking a shower for the day. I'm talking about really loving yourself for who you are, what you've become, and what you will be. So come check me out. I am Tracy at bypassthebinge.com. You can check my YouTube channels. You can also catch me over on Facebook. If you are looking for somebody to help you walk through this, whether you're pre-surgery, post-surgery, even if you've never had the surgery and are having food addictions or any kind of other addiction, reach out to me. I do a free consultation. It's about an hour long, and we talk and we see if we're a good fit. And if we are a good fit, then we'll bring you on board and we'll see how we can help you. And I gotta tell you, I went to therapy too, and this is before I end the story. I went to therapy, and therapy helps. But if therapy helped all those years that I did it, why did I switch my binge? Why couldn't I lose the weight myself? It's because those feelings were never uncovered. The uncover, of not being enough. You can be loved. You are loved. You just need to know how to receive it. So come on over to bypassthebench.com. Come check me out. We've got more videos. And please, if this resonates with you, just pick up the phone and we'll do a one-on-one. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay healthy and safe. You know, this COVID thing going on. Got to stay healthy and safe. All right, you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.